there are a lot of things that you naturally have in you to be a leader. So I wanted to share some of those things with you, and the 5 general components that some leadership experts like John Kotter and a few others, they'll refer to some of these components as being critical to being a good leader. One of them is self-awareness. The other one is self-regulation. The third one is motivation. The fourth one is empathy. And the last one is social skills. I think for the most part, a lot of us have a lot of these things, but we don't always know when to tap into them and which situations are the right ones to tap into them. So I will continue to share videos with examples of these, but the one that I wanted to focus on over the next few days or few weeks is self-awareness. And the emotional agility video and the concepts of emotional agility lay the foundations for self-awareness. Knowing one's emotions, knowing one's strengths, knowing one's weaknesses, what drives you, what values you have, what goals you're setting, and what their impact is on others. So I think that's the critical piece. It's not enough just to know what these things are for you, but how does this affect others? How do your emotions, how do your strengths and weaknesses and values impact others? And I think a lot of it is based in the fact that sometimes we're in rooms with people who we don't know, or we're on calls with people we don't know, and we have to read the room, and we have to kind of say, is everyone going to agree with the way I look at the world? And the answer is probably not. Everyone has a different way of looking at the world, and there are some common factors that are just basic to all of humanity. But especially in recent times, there are some things that you would think would be common to all of humanity, but they really aren't. So what do you do when that comes up in the workplace? What do you do when that comes up in your family? How do you tiptoe around that? And the reality is you can't solve everything in one conversation. So really understanding how your words, how your actions come off in front of others, not so much because you need to care what they think of you, but if you are trying to create a place where everybody can cooperate and work together, you do have to have a sense of how your words and your actions make other people feel, because you certainly don't want to create an uncomfortable situation for anyone, including yourself. So that's kind of kicking off self-awareness. I will be doing a couple more videos on self-awareness. I think it's a very critical concept, not just in your life in general, but especially if you're going to try to be a leader. And being a leader doesn't have to mean you are the CEO of a company. It's simply that you want to try to be the best version of yourself, regardless of what you're doing. So that's it for today. I hope to share some more with you in the coming days, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Thanks, everyone.